All right, I'm coming to you from Lake Park, Florida. And over there in the distance is Singer Island and the Atlantic Ocean. And this body of water is called Lake Worth. Kind of in the distance there is the Blue Heron Bridge. So I thought I would do a video today about my electronics I'm running for my road trip. Kind of started off with my son's cheap radar detector that I started using, and the reviews on it weren't very good, but I found it helpful. And I was in the radar detectors in the past, but not recently. But I figure I don't drive like a choir boy, and I will be going through a lot of small towns, so best to know where speed traps are and things like that. So I'll show you my dash cam that I'm running and my new radar rig and how I wired it up. So without further ado, I'll start heading over to the car. All right, I'm in the car. Nice day today. So here's what I'm running. I'm running this Rexing dash cam. Probably can't get a good view of it. Open box from Best Buy. So seemed like a pretty good deal, and went with it. So basically what I'm doing is I'm running it up here and in through this channel, which is the kind of the weather stripping for the headliner. And also the radar is in there too, the radar detector wire. And here's the radar detector. So I did get the Uniden R8. Pretty cool radar detector. Very customizable and configurable and updatable. So I'll go through that in a little bit, a little more on that. And then it integrates with my phone. And this is the Highway 1. So it's connected via Bluetooth to the detector. And it does all sorts of cool stuff. So I'll go through some of that in a minute. Be right back. Alright, going to a new spot to film. Alright, I had to move. So someone came next to me and was idling their engine. So not good for filming. Okay, where were we? Alright, Uniden R8 and Highway 1 app. So these integrate, they're connected. Basically, the claim to fame with this is that it will integrate with the detector. And it's configured with the Sabre plugin to tap into crowdsourced alerts like Waze and things like that. So you can see right here, there's a police. I have it set up now, essentially this map is showing, it's a heat map, and I have it, you can adjust the levels on the map. So where it's brighter is roads more traveled by police. So we have police here on, this is I-95. So you, and the alerts will trigger on here from the detector above. Very configurable, as I said. You can change the way the map looks. You can add weather. You can add all sorts of stuff. You can have traffic. So yeah, very cool system. Plenty online if you're interested in it. And I have my phone here connected to the Redline magnetic mount, which I have one on both sides here. So I may use a dedicated Android device instead of my phone. I haven't decided, and I can put my phone on the other side. Okay, and then I think I mentioned, yeah, the wires are going up in here. So they're coming down here. They're coming out right here, and then they're running down in this channel here. Running under this spot here if you have to take this off with these, there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Phillips heads here. 1, 2, and there's down the line. You take that off, and then right behind this screw there's a hole. It's about as big as the tip of my pinky here, and I cut the wires and ran them through, and I resoldered them on the other side. I showed this in another video, but this is maybe more of a deep dive, and I'll show you how I have them running. They're being powered from in the front trunk because I don't want my wires and clutter coming down here. I do have a little power bank down here for my fan, and then for, you know, my phone and devices, for my passengers if they need power. That's all here. I don't need 2 more things hitting that. So I decided to get some switchable power up front, and I can run my little coolers up there too. So I'll show you what I got going on, and be right back with the trunk up. All right, here I am under the trunk. Here's the battery. What I did was I wired a 12-volt cigarette adapter to the battery, and this is a relay. So I wired a relay into it, and then I got a fuse connection, and I put this wire into this guy right here. Okay, so any of the switch connectors will activate the relay, and which I just took that out so I can show you guys which one I used. I used number 10, which is the rear window wiper, windshield wipers, nozzle heating. So, and you count them like this: 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's number 10. They go this way. Anyway, so here's my electrical connectors for the radar detector and the dash cam. They just basically run this way, all the way up into this area here, into that hole I was telling you about. So if you can't see the hole, you can shine a flashlight in there when you take that defroster vent off. You can actually take the last gauge off too if you wanted to see in there. Okay, yeah, so if you can't see the wires when you're doing it, you can just pull this out, and then the 2 wires are up in here. So yeah, don't be afraid to pull your gauges out. Not that hard if you haven't done it. And then put a little silicone around it, make it easier for the next time. The first time may be a little bit of a bear, but it's not too bad. Okay, so that's my radar detector rig and highway 1 and my dash cam, all now working. Not working now because I was playing with the wires, showing you guys how it's hooked up. So hopefully you found that helpful, and we'll catch up on the next video.